The Amazon rainforest, a vast, unforgiving expanse. It's a place of incredible beauty and terrifying danger. It calls to explorers, whispers of lost worlds and ancient secrets. One man, Percy Fawcett, heard that call. He became consumed by it. Percy Fawcett was no armchair adventurer. He was a seasoned explorer, a skilled surveyor, and a former soldier. He had stared danger in the face before, but the Amazon held a different kind of allure, a promise of something truly extraordinary. Fawcett believed in the existence of a lost city, a civilization swallowed by the jungle centuries ago. He called it Z. In 1925, Fawcett embarked on what would be his final expedition. He was accompanied by his son Jack and Jack's best friend Raleigh Rimmel. Their goal was simple: to find Z, to prove its existence to a skeptical world. They ventured into the heart of the unknown, armed with their wits, their determination, and a belief that bordered on obsession. They were never seen again. The disappearance of Percy Fawcett sent shockwaves through the world. It became one of the 20th century's greatest unsolved mysteries. Was Fawcett a madman who met a tragic end? Or did he find something in the jungle that cost him everything? The answer, like the jungle itself, remains shrouded in mystery. Fawcett wasn't some wide-eyed dreamer stumbling into the jungle on a whim. He'd spent years exploring the Amazon, mapping its uncharted regions and studying its indigenous cultures. He'd seen things, heard stories that convinced him Z was more than just a legend. He'd discovered ancient pottery shards, remnants of a civilization far more advanced than anything the modern world gave credit for. He'd heard whispers from the native tribes, tales of a lost city of gold and a people so powerful they vanished into thin air. These clues, these fragments of the past, fueled Fawcett's belief. One particular artifact, a ceramic piece he called the Manaus urn, seemed to hold the key. Its intricate carvings depicting unknown rituals and figures adorned with elaborate headdresses hinted at a sophisticated society lost to time. Fawcett was convinced this urn was a message from the past, a breadcrumb leading to Z. He meticulously documented these findings, building a case for Z's existence. He believed the Amazon, far from being an untamed wilderness, held the secrets of a forgotten chapter in human history, a chapter he was determined to uncover. But the Amazon is an unforgiving mistress. Its beauty is a siren song, luring the unwary into its deadly embrace. Fawcett knew this better than most. He'd faced the dangers before: the relentless heat, the suffocating humidity, the diseases that could rot a man from the inside out. He'd encountered jaguars with eyes like molten gold, their silent stalk a prelude to explosive violence. He'd navigated treacherous rivers teeming with piranhas, their razor-sharp teeth capable of stripping flesh from bone in a matter of seconds. The jungle floor itself was a minefield of venomous snakes, poisonous insects, and plants with toxins potent enough to kill a man with a single touch. And then there were the indigenous tribes, some welcoming, others fiercely protective of their territory. To navigate this world, Fawcett relied on his skills as a surveyor, his knowledge of the environment, and his ability to build trust with the native people. He knew the jungle could be a fickle ally, offering sustenance one moment and unleashing its fury the next. Yet despite the dangers, Fawcett was drawn back time and again. The lure of the unknown, the possibility of discovering Z, was a risk he was willing to take. He believed the rewards, the knowledge that awaited him, outweighed the perils that lay in wait. Here's the thing about archaeology: it's not always about grand tombs and golden artifacts. Sometimes it's about piecing together fragments, whispers of the past, to paint a picture of what once was. And when it comes to the Amazon, the jungle holds its secrets close. While Fawcett's claims of a lost city, a grand civilization rivaling ancient Greece or Rome, have been met with skepticism, we can't ignore the evidence. Archaeologists have uncovered settlements, complex networks of roads and canals, indicating a level of sophistication not previously attributed to Amazonian cultures. These discoveries suggest that the Amazon, far from being a pristine wilderness untouched by human hands, was once home to thriving civilizations that may have had contact with each other, exchanging ideas and technologies, creating a web of interconnected communities stretching across the basin. So was Fawcett right? Was there a single, centralized city, a shining metropolis he envisioned as Z? The evidence is inconclusive. But what we are discovering paints a picture of a far more complex and fascinating past than we ever imagined.